Hey y'all, K Divine, coming back with another quick message. Um, I keep hearing this time's different. This time is different. Whoever I'm speaking to, you you've been through so much. I can't even really speak on the silent battles that you've faced alone, the sleepless nights, all the many tears, the betrayals, all that you've lost. But Spirit said that this time is different. They say when you know better, you do better. When you know better, you do better. This time is different. You aren't the same person that you were. I think I've said many times on this channel before that some people grow up and some people just get older. You grew up. You've evolved. You're different now. You're not the same person that you were. And if you have people who may be re entering into your life or going through some sort of separation, like they've noticed changes in you, even if they don't say them out loud. They know that you aren't the same person that you used to be. You don't do a lot of the same stuff that you used to do. You don't respond the same way that you used to. You think before you respond. But you've gained so much knowledge in the time that you have been away, I guess, or while you were in isolation, or whatever the case may be. Like, whatever's been going on, whatever trial that you were going through and you're coming out of it, it's not the same this time. And you can feel it. I told y'all that I was starting my new job, and I started today. And most most of the time when I start something new, I usually don't sleep all that well, and I didn't sleep much last night. And it's just because of the schedule. I'm having to get up earlier. It's a little different. And when I got there today, I wasn't nervous. I was just like, okay, how's this gonna go? But it actually went pretty well. And I felt more confident than I ever have in any job I've ever, my first day ever. And there was a couple of times where I had some private moments and I was like, you got this. And I want to give you guys that same encouragement, because if you're starting over or if you're starting something new, it is scary. I don't care what it is. You know, getting a different job or starting something that you weren't doing before. Because what I'm doing now is not anywhere close to what I was doing before. And I know that there are going to be people who are going to feel like this is what you got to do now to make money. And it's just like, I don't feel no type of way about it. Um, I'm quite happy with it. Um, because it's not forever. Whatever you're going through right now, you those feelings are not going to last. Yes, it's going to take time to adjust. Yes, it's going to feel weird. There's going to be some growing pains, but you got this. And it's different this time. You got years and experience behind you that other people don't have it, and you have such a unique perspective that other people need that perspective in whatever it is that you're doing right now. I was just watching a compilation video, and one of the videos that was featured was a lady talking about like how grocery prices are so high, and they really are. um it's ridiculous out here, guys. Whatever way you can reduce your bills, I would do that. Some of y'all may need to sell your car and get a used car. Being free of a car note is nice, although paying for repairs can be tedious, but it might be necessary. You may need to downsize. You may need to figure out some ways to lower some of your bills, switch to a different phone carrier. I would recommend like Visible or Mint Mobile, for those of you that are looking for like a cheap option. But I just want you to understand something. Like what we're going through on this outside, like this stuff right now, like the way that the world is right now, like things are gonna get worse before they get better. And you've already been through so much, and you're like, man, I can't afford to struggle no more. And I get that because I'm in that same boat. But whatever it is that you're doing right now, whatever you're entering into, you got it. You have the capabilities to make it happen. I think that a lot of people right now are trying to figure out ways to have a second stream of income without burning themselves out. And I would recommend profiting off of your gifts and your talents if you can. You know, I've been saying this for a while. Like, y'all better start building up your social media platforms if you can. Start making those YouTube videos. Start making those TikToks, and just post every day. If you like to crochet and you want to, make money off of that, start recording yourself crocheting. If you want to be a streamer, I know that it's competitive, but stream. You never know who's gonna follow you. You never know. You guys are just so impactful. You don't realize, like, there's a lot of people who need to see you right now. Like, you're destined to be seen, especially making it out the mud. Like, I think underdog stories are so great. And a lot of people love underdog stories, like, because you got to realize, like, a lot of y'all were never meant to make it out of the situations that you were in. A lot of you were not meant to make it out of poverty, or you're not, people feel like you shouldn't make it out of poverty. A lot of you people had preconceived notions about you. They thought that you were a lost cause. This is why for some of y'all, when you were like in grade school, like, you may have done well, but like your teachers didn't really pay attention to you. They may have ignored you. Some of them just didn't believe that you were really gonna do more. Or maybe I've been telling y'all before too that some of you are just ahead of your time, and like people just didn't understand you. Some of you were just way too smart for your own good, and people saw you as being weird, and like because you just never fit in. And if you never fit in, it was because you were never supposed to. And I encourage you today to really hone in on your talents, utilize the skills that you have, because even if you got to do a job or work a 9 to 5 that you don't necessarily want to, you can still utilize your talents and your skills until you can profit off of them completely. If you can make a second stream of income by doing something that you like to do, I would say do that. Plus, it will make you happy doing what you love to do. You know, I just I just need you to understand that this time it's different. You're not you know better now. And you already know that if you get off track that your stuff is going to start crumbling because you, you've been there before. You already know what happens if you knock on that door. You already know what happens if you let that person back in your life. You already know what's going to happen if you return back to those bad habits. You already know what's going to happen. It's different this time. You done been to rock bottom already. So it's only up from here. And you gotta love the climb. I know that sometimes it's hard to appreciate it. I know that it's hard sometimes to see the beauty in it. What J. Cole say is beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success. There is beauty in the struggle. It's painful, but there are a lot of beautiful moments. Like for example, I'll use me as an example. Like today, like I said, my first day working. This is the first day I've clocked into a job in almost a year. And it was painful in a way because I was like, man, I never wanted to do this again. But then I was thinking about like I had a lot of it was difficult. It was definitely hard. But I had a lot of good moments with my baby this summer. I had a lot of good awakening moments. I really started to understand certain things that I had never thought I would understand. And it made me happy to know that I was moving in the right direction. And not to mention, I got to make all these videos. Like, I think at this point, I have like over 180 videos up, and it's like, I got to build that. I may not have a lot of subscribers. Thank you to all 44 of my subscribers. I appreciate y'all. I may not have a big platform, but man, I have loved and enjoyed making these videos, and I have loved engaging with you all. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's different this time. Like, you're not that same person. You know yourself better now, and you stopped listening to other people's voices. You stopped you stopped believing the things that your mind tells you, or that other people's thoughts, because there's really other people's thoughts. All of those thoughts of, am I good enough, and am I this, am I that, or are they gonna like me? Like, those were all other people's thoughts and insecurities that were projected onto you. You already know that you're great. You're gonna do fine. Walk with your head held high, because like I said, you weren't supposed to make it out of what you went through. You weren't supposed to be on the other side and be happy and be okay and be cognizant. Even if it was messy, even if people still don't understand, still wasn't supposed to make it out of there. Not the way that you're moving right now. Those people did not expect that. So I just want you to be encouraged today. It's different this time. You got it. You got it. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be fine. Focus on you. Focus on the people who love you. Focus on growing. Focus on the Most High. Focus on your higher self, whatever it is, the universe, whatever it is that you believe in. Keep your faith strong. And don't ever stop believing. I know that sometimes when things get rough, it's easy to be like, God isn't real and the universe isn't on my side. And, you know, it's easy to say that. But sometimes I feel like we get pushed to our limits so that we understand who we are. Some people just aren't built and strong enough to go through the things that you've gone through. You have something very valuable to this world. There is nobody like you. There's nobody like you. Not a single soul on this planet can do what it is that you do. You being you is just so amazing, and that's why you got haters and people who are jealous, because all them people they be out here trying to act like everybody else. This and we're and I this is just a prediction, and y'all clock this. Y'all clock this. I said it. Celebrities are going to change. Um, the people who are the most influential entering into this new world, it's going to look different. It is not the same, and it will not be the same. Period. It's not going to be the same at all. We're, the people who have been popular, because I told y'all in my last message that I saw some influencers doing the clickbait stuff, and that's why I'm talking about, like, a lot of these people, they're losing their their base. They're not able to engage with people the way that they used to, and it's bothering them, and that's because it's making, like, it's shifting to where people who are more authentic and people who have more, uh, interpersonal relationships with their audience and interpersonal relationships with their audiences will be in the forefront, because that's what we need right now. That's just what it's gonna be. Realness, like, and the fakes will get exposed in this season. The fakes will be exposed. People who have been pretending to be something that they're not, they're gonna be revealed for who they truly are. Mark my words. Watch it. This is gonna happen on a micro scale and a macro scale. Like, you gonna see this in people in your life, people who you used to be friends with, people who are part of your bloodline, your family. Like, people about to start getting exposed for the sneaky snake stuff that they do behind closed doors. And those that have been authentic and real are going to be revealed in this time. That's what's going to happen. Mark my words. That's what I'm telling you right now, that whatever it is that you want to do, whatever you're working on, you need to do it, and you need to get on it as soon as possible, because you're needed. We have to raise the vibration of this world. It has to. We can't stay stagnant in this same old negative, low vibrational energy. It's hard. It's exhausting, but it's necessary. Like, we gotta do this. And I believe in you, and I love you. But I hope y'all are doing well. Keep moving, keep striving, move forward, and be happy. Forget everybody else. Forget how people feel about you. Just keep doing you. Your tribe will come to you in due time, at the right time. Y'all have a good one. It's your girl, K Divine. I'll see you later. Bye.